everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
This is something kind of why I want to do this interview, is emphasize the message that as far as Jews are concerned in general, I think that it's the same standard that applies to everybody, which is as long as you're patriotic, as long as you believe Americans should be put first by their government, I have no problem at all. And I think that everybody in the country should be treated.
No, I have a problem. And this is what I was telling Riyadh. I'm anti-Israel. He's like, no, Jews, as long as they give me some shekels, I'm okay with it. No, Israel needs to be eradicated. This terrorist state does not have the right to exist if they're committing a genocide. Israel needs to cease to exist. Their state has only destroyed the world, has been a parasite for our country, going into Lebanon, going into Gaza. They have no sign, and they're not going to stop.
He's going to go with the Jewish thing on me is just like, it's so shameless, but that's just it. He has no shame. He has no honor as a man. He has no shame. He has no character. He is a spineless urchin with no character, no integrity, no honor. He is one of the biggest scum-sucking clowns in the space. And here's the proof. I'll show you the proof. He's going to sit there and say, oh, you know, in a super secret conversation, Nick says he's Jewish to me, you know, before we stop being friends. That makes total sense. That's the line you're going to go with. This is what he was saying to Aiden Ross like 6 months ago.
Oh, and Jewish. I'm actually, I found out perfect. I'm black, white, Filipino, and Jewish. I found out perfectly. I'm 12.5% Jewish. My dad is a quarter black. My grandfather was half Jewish. And all right, I'm just gonna say it. My real last name, because you like to call me my real name. My real last name is Balantazi. That's a Jewish name, bro. If you Google it, that's my last name. I've never said this publicly once before. I'm just gonna talk about it now. Yeah. I've never talked. What do you think?
All right. So your grandfather's last name is Balantazi.
That's my last name. That's my legal last name is Balantazi. Yeah, it's a Hungarian Jewish name. Like if I had a Wikipedia, I know people are like calling me a grifter and saying I'm jumping in and out, but like I'm 26 and I'm like learning more about my family tree. And we found literally, it sounds like I'm trolling. We found on the Auschwitz website, on the Auschwitz Memorial, I have relatives of my grandfather with my last name Balantazi that died in Auschwitz. Like I have my family is a product of the Holocaust, and I would not exist without Auschwitz. It sounds like so I actually do want to visit Auschwitz, bro. If you go on the Auschwitz website, you look up Balantazi, there's 2 of my relatives who died.
What the bro, that's crazy, Sneako. Which, by the way, rest in peace, and that's crazy, bro.
You know what's funny? When I told Tav about that, he started laughing. I'm like, why is it funny that my family died in the Holocaust?
No, I don't think he was laughing. I think he was in shock. Dude, you know what that means, right?
What does that mean?
You and I should really go to Poland and look at this. Tav, you're my chat. Can we actually, if you walk in a date, Tav, I'm there. I think we got to go. Let's do the Holocaust street. Oh my God.
What the?
Literally the fakest, most insincere, will do anything, say anything to get viewership, anything to get people to pay attention to him, anything to stay relevant. Literally the most spineless, fake human being. He wants to do this thing now that he's... By the way, what happened to he's above it all? Remember when we started this beef and he was saying, I'm focused on the real issues. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to stoop to their level. Remember when he was taking the high road? Whatever happened to that? Now that he's in it, now that it's getting to him, he's desperate, he's really seething about it. Now his angle is he's going to be the #1 anti-Jew guy. Nick's Jewish, and Nick is pro-Israel. I want to destroy Israel. Oh, so what happened to this? And by the way, the clip just keeps getting better and better and better and better. He starts out the clip saying, I've never told anyone this. It's like a script. I've never told anyone this, but I'm Jewish, and my last name's Jewish, and my dad's Jewish, and not only are we Jewish, but we died in Auschwitz, and I want to go to Auschwitz, and I wouldn't exist without Auschwitz. It's like, are you kidding me? This was like 6 months ago. What was this, like 9 months ago or something? So the switch up is just unreal. Me, it's like, I'm pretty consistent over 10 years. You can find me talking about almost anything over a 10-year period, and it's all the same. People were saying I switched up on Venezuela because I supported the Venezuela thing this year. And then someone dug up a clip from 2019 where I gave an identical monologue. Now, when you're honest, you don't have to keep track because it's just like, I said the same thing then that I say now. And same thing about the Jews. I've always said, look, if you're Jewish and put America first, that's okay, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is that Jews have this dual identity. They have this dual allegiance. And, you know, they should have respect and rights like, you know, the rest of it, but they got to put America first. This guy, it's like 9 months ago when he's kissing Aiden Ross's ass to get his YouTube channel back. It's, but let's name, I've never told anyone this. I love the I've never told anyone this. I've actually never told anyone this before, but Balatazi's a Jewish name, and Balatazi's died in the Holocaust, and I wouldn't exist without Auschwitz. I wouldn't exist without Auschwitz. You.
Hey, yo! What the fuck, Nick? Man, we was just cool 10 minutes ago, bro. What the fuck is you doing? Like, Joe, damn, you trying to get my shit banned?
Oh, you. He said my family. He said I wouldn't exist without Auschwitz. You. You want to call me Jewish and say I'm pro-Jewish? A year ago, you were on Aiden Ross's stream saying, I wouldn't exist without Auschwitz. My parents were brought together by the Holocaust. I'd like to go to Auschwitz. Balatazi's actually a Jewish name. It's like, it's insane. It's the level of sociopathy is actually insane. So, and then the fake laughing. The fake laughing is just like diabolical.
I'm black, white, Filipino, and Jewish.
How does Sneako claim black? Like, you claim black, but you really dislike everything black. So I mean, I wouldn't even claim that. Don't even say don't say nothing black. I'm not. Just don't claim it. There's nothing about you that's black. You're not in the black community. You don't have black friends. You don't like black people. You don't like black culture. The only reason why he wants to claim black is so he could say the N-word. And he wants to be able to say it with the hard ER. Like, I don't even use that word with the hard ER. Now I say N, and that's different. We say is, oh, that's the same thing. That's the same. No, it's not the same thing. The way Nick Fuentes used it was wildly wild. It was out of line. It shouldn't have never been said. For in this context, just because Sneako said he has black, I don't know if it's black and his blood is black. He's a black race in him somewhere down the line. But your family's Jewish. I guess blacks are the original Jews, the original Israelites. Blacks are. Yo, man. Then he just bust out with the hard ER. That's crazy.
I found it perfectly.
It keeps like escalating. It's like it's not enough. He has no. That's the other thing. These brown clowns, because they are stupid, they don't know anything about subtlety. I think I'm an expert manipulator because I can be very subtle and like tip somebody off knowing I'm tipping them off, but with them not knowing I'm tipping them off. Look at how it keeps escalating. It starts with I'm black, Filipino, Jewish.
I'm black, white, Filipino, and Jewish.
That's one.
Wait, I'm black, white, Filipino, and Jewish. Is Jewish a race? Or what is Jewish? Jewish is a religion, right? It's not really a race. Is it? Is Jewish a race of people or something? Filipinos are people from the Philippines. Black people, which you would say either black American, as a black that's from America, or a African, or African American, or, you know, Afro-Latina, you know. But Jewish, Israeli. It's Israeli. I'm Israeli. I'm Jewish. People want to be included so bad in some things that they just misgender themselves or whatever. I don't know. It's not really a gender, but like, what the fuck?
Actually, I found out perfectly. I'm 12.5% Jewish.
I'm 12.5.
My dad is a quarter black.
My dad,
was
right?
half Jewish. And all right, I want I'm just gonna say
half.
I'm just gonna say.
How can you be half Jewish? You know what I'm saying?
Chat. I'm just gonna say
real last name, because you like to call me my real name. My real last name is Balantazi.
And actually, my real last name.
That's a Jewish name, bro.
It's Jewish.
If you Google it, that's my last name.
So see, it went from I'm Jewish. I'm 12%. My dad. Actually, my last name.
Said this publicly once before. I'm just gonna talk about it now. Yeah.
I've
never talked about it.
Grandfather's last.
It's a Hungarian. I had a Wikipedia,
and then
I know people are like calling me a
Auschwitz.
family tree, and we found literally. It sounds like I'm trolling. We found on the Auschwitz website, on the Auschwitz Memorial, I have relatives of my grandfather with my last name, Balantazi, that died in Auschwitz. Like, I have my family is a product of the Holocaust, and I would not exist without it.
And then it just keeps going and going and going. They're Jewish. I'm 12%. My dad is my last. I've never said this before, but my last name is Jewish. Oh, and actually. My parents died at Auschwitz, and I wouldn't exist without Auschwitz, and I'd like to go to Auschwitz. It just keeps, it's like, it's not even subtle. Like, it's just actually, bro's on his hands and knees begging for it. Bro's giggling and slipping it back in, reverse cowgirl style. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't exist without Auschwitz. I'd like to go to Auschwitz. Aiden Ross, give me my YouTube channel. But it's just like, and then he's going to sit there and say, Nick is super secretly Sephardic Jewish, and doesn't hate Israel enough anymore. It's like, I don't know how somebody could be that disgustingly shameless and dishonorable.
Weenie in the butt sent.
Hey, man. What to do, everyday people? Hey, man, I'm going to just tell you what. Sometimes the things Nick Fuentes says and does, it surprises me. Like, we watched him debate with Hunter Biden the other day, and I was just like, how does Nick not get this? But then he says something that we seen in the last video with him, talking about black positivity and black people growth, and he kind of made some he got kind of racy with the I like to see him get money and stuff like that. But, I don't care like that. If that was something for somebody to trip on, then you really don't have much to really go after. You're just trying to pick and choose what you want to go after. So I'm not really upset about that. But the overall message was, hey, we should support black people doing better, not black people tearing stuff up. And when you promote more black people tearing stuff up, which in fact, some of the highest rated shows with teens are, especially female teens, is black teens, is these terrible shows, Baddies and everything on the Zeus network, and now that's TV, and I just think that's low inspirational television that gets people nowhere. And if people think that we should act like that, I think they need to take a step back. Now if you consume it, I don't care. But if once you consume it, if it becomes your identity, then that's when it's like, okay, you're losing yourself at that point, and we don't want that. But I love to see when the race baiters go at it, and it's like, really, it's all over race, religion, and politics. It's not. It won't get deadly. No one will die over this beef. No one will even fight. It will stay on the internet. And it's entertaining to watch the racists fight each other. because every time that they come after us, black people, or any race, because Nick goes after everybody. He's an equal opportunist racist. He's an equal opportunity racist. He'll be racist to anybody. So to see that them go after each other, it's amazing. But definitely we know Nick gonna win this. If it goes 7 rounds, 8 rounds, 12 rounds, Nick gonna win. Sneako is a goofy. He's lost himself. He just does stuff for clicks and views. I think Nick is really who he says he is. There's nothing fake about him. He doesn't do it for views or clouts. He's a really brilliant guy. He just has a warped mind when it comes to the outlook of black people, and which I honestly think it's a play for conversation, but because one thing I did hear him say, is that he wants to be part of the solution. If he can be part of the solution, he don't want to just be racist. If he can be part of the solution, he would. And that's what you don't hear from a lot of other people like Sneako, Myron Gaines, Officer Tatum. We hear Officer Tatum say, "Yeah, I brought one black kid to the thing." That's because that's all he's willing to work with. He'll handpick his black kid. And it's probably his own personal kid. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section.